Hello, my YouTubers out there. This is Daniel Drepsky for this, for my VHS, the collection video called My National Geographic VHS Tape Series. The last video I did was about 2 weeks ago for my Fred Astaire VHS collection with the movies that Fred Astaire danced with Ginger Rogers in the 1930s. And these National Geographic programs are from the 1960s right up to today. And National Geographic were on PBS during the early days. In the 1960s and 70s. And they had some celebrities narrates these National Geographic episodes for 1 hour. And for National Geographic series were just released on home video during the mid-late 80s from Veston Video till the 1990s. They were just kind of repackaged them in National Geographic home video, and then Columbia TriStar home video in the late 90s, early 2000s, Warner home video of the National Geographic. Now they have a National Geographic network. You can watch these National Geographic episodes over and over again. And also they made National Geographic magazines back then. I don't know if they make them anymore, but since they changed it with the pandemic or technology with the internet, I don't know if they do that anymore. So let's begin with some National Geographic programs. The first tape we have here is The Land of the Tiger, 1986 release from Veston Video. It's probably made by TDK, The Blank, narrated by Richard Kelly. This program was from 1985 when they made this. Sticker label and has no print date on it. Some of the National Geographic tapes has the promos at the end. Next one we got here is The Gorillas, 1986 VHS release. And the retail price was $29.95. In those days, they used to have these National Geographic VHS tapes for $29.95. 1986 release. This program was made in 1981, told by E.G. Marshall. E.G. Marshall was a character actor. I think he was in just films like Cape Mutiny and 12 Angry Men. Sticker label fell out. This tape was printed on June 5th, 1986. And also comes with the a little bit like the video promotion card of the National Geographic Library for 1986. God, I love National Geographic. That was when they changed the Veston Video logo since early 86. I like the V logo. This one is just like the Apple logo. The third one we have in the series we have here is Younger Patches. This was released in 1986 on home video. This program was from 1977, told by Jimmy Stewart after he completed his of his films at the time was like Airport 77, and the other one is The Shooters, the last film that John Wayne made. Jimmy Stewart turned 70 at the time. This is a late 1980s reprint. In the past, I got these National Geographic VHS tapes in the thrift store in Jamaica, Queens, New York. Next one we got here is African Wildlife, 1986 release from Veston Video. This program was from 1980, told by Alexander Shorby. Alexander Shorby plays one of the villains in Disney's Shaggy Dog in 1959. Yeah. And this is the late 1980s reprint. Gotta be from 88 or 89. Just like that video release of Dirty Dancing. The fifth one we have here is Save the Panda, 1986 release. This was made in 1983, and it's told by Richard Basehurt. I'm going to open up this tape, see what this cassette looks like. There's another one for the National Geographic Library for 1986. On the beginning of this tape, it has the Veston Video 1983 logo. Like, I've seen that logo all the time for Easy Money and Smurf and the Magic Flute. The next one we got here, the sixth tape, is The Great Whales. This is the 1987 Veston video release. This program was 1978, also narrated by Alexander Shorby, something like that. This is 89 or 90 reprint. The next one we got here is The Creatures of Nibiru Desert. This is a 1987 release from Veston Video that I got it recently in the Pottsville Library not too while ago. Narrated by Burgess Meredith, and this program was from 1977. 1987 release from Veston Video. This is an ex-library rental. Next one we got is The Grizzlies. This is the 1988 VHS release from Veston Video. This is told by Peter Coyote. The same Peter Coyote starred in E.T. and Raised and Jagged Edge, that stars with Glenn Close and Jeff Bridges. Here's what this cassette looks like. This is like a reprint in 89 or 90. The other tape we got here is The Secret of the Leprechaun. This is a 1988 release from Veston Video. This program was 1986, told by Richard Cully. I believe this tape was reprinted in 90 or something. Sticker label's falling off. The next one we got here is the 10th tape is Australian and Parable Animals. 1988 release from Veston Video. This program was from 1987 and was narrated by, who narrated? I don't see somebody narrating. I'm looking hard for it. See what this tape looks like. This is a 88 print. Next one we got here is The Rhino War. This is a 1988 release from Veston Video. This program is from 1987, told by Richard Kelly. Show you what this cassette looks like. I believe this is an 88 or 89. God, I love the original National Geographic. We got, next one is Rocky Mountains Beaver Pond. This is a 1988 release from Veston Video. This program was 1987, told by Richard Cully. Sticker label. The next one we got here is The Explorers, The Centuries of Discovery. And this tape is the 1988 release. And this is only a 90-minute program. Narrated by E.G. Marshall. Yeah. This is a 90-minute cassette. This tape was printed in 88 or 89. This is the 13th cassette. The next one we got here is The Shadows of Venetia, something like that. That is like the, something like Barry in the Violent of AD 79. This tape was printed in This was released in 1989. This program was in 1987. It was narrated by Robert Foxworth. Not Richard Farnsworth, that's for sure. Show you what this tape looks like. The next one we got here is African Stolen Rivers. This program was released in 1989 from Veston Video. This program was 1988, told by Richard Colley. Show you what this cassette looks like. Gotta be from 89. The next one we got here, that is Strange Creatures of the Night. This is a 1989 release. This is made in 1973, told by Leslie Nielsen. Around that time, Leslie Nielsen was co-starred in The Precipitate Adventure in 1972. And did you know the same Leslie Nielsen does? He did funny roles like the original Airplane and the 3 Naked Gun movies. God, I love Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, good old Leslie Nielsen. Even the TV show Police Squad that he did in the early 80s. 1989 release? Yeah. The next one we got here is Australians Aberrus, something like that. And this is released on VHS 1989 from Veston Video. This program was made 1988, told by Richard Kelly. Yep. When I get more of the National Geographic tapes, I'm going to have to update one of them. Here's my favorite National Geographic VHS tape. Love those trains. And this is the 1989 release, and this program was originally made in 1984, and it was told by James Whitmore. James Whitmore was a character actor in the 1950s, 60s, throughout the 80s, when he was in such films like Kiss Me Kate, Oklahoma, and he plays the judge in Nuts, and his portrayal of Harriet Truman in Give 'Em Hell, Harry. And this program tells about the old-time trains from the past into the future. I love this National Geographic tape. 1989. This is printed on October 29, 1990. We only got down to 4 more tapes. This next one we got is Search for the Battleship Bismuth, something like that. This program was released in 1989 from Veston Video, and this program was made in 1989 and narrated by Richard Kelly, something like that. Show you what this tape looks like. Sorry it has like little water damages, but that's what I had to live in New York for. Show you what this cassette looks like. This gotta be from 89. This 20th tape we got here is Elephants. This tape was released in 1990 from Veston Video. This program was made in 1989, and this was told by E.G. Marshall. Show you what this tape looks like. We only got down to 2 more tapes. The next one we got here is the 21st tape is Volcano. Volcano is on VHS in 1990 from Veston video series. This program was made in 1989, and this was narrated by John Flynn. John Flynn. He's not related to Errol Flynn or Joe Flynn, for that matter. Show you what this tape looks like. Here's the print date. It was printed on September 6, 1990. And finally, in the National Geographic VHS collection that I have, here's the Jane Goodell, My Life with the Chimpanzees. This is on VHS 1990. This program was made in 1990. This is narrated by the great actor Jack Lemmon. The same Jack Lemmon did his performance like one of his early days on films and comedies like Mr. Roberts, Some Like It Hot, In the Apartment with Shirley MacLaine and Fred MacMurray. Then he did team up with Walter Matthau. His films like The Fortune Cookie, The Odd Couple, even the Grumpy Old Men movies. And Jack Lemmon did his performance in one of his dramas like Days, Wines and Roses and China Cinderman and Save the Tiger. This tape was printed on October 23rd, 1990. God, National Geographic programs has some good experience about learning. Like these kids should know about that nowadays, but I don't know if they're trying to ignore it about the history lessons. Okay, that wraps it up for my National Geographic VHS collection. I'll see you next time when I got more of the my VHS tapes series. Until then, stay safe and be in one of those cool places because it's going to get hot today in Pennsylvania. You guys take care and enjoy these National Geographic episodes on YouTube.com or collect them on DVD or VHS as your hobby. Goodbye, folks, and keep on watching. And try to subscribe of this video of my National Geographic tapes. Goodbye.